It's heavy. More, yeah. These planters go perfectly in here. It's such a nice addition to the container garden. Guys, what is up? It's Taquisha and this is Our Freedom Song. And yes, today is moving day. We moved a couple of the file cabinet planters that we had in front of the house into the garden, and the reason why I moved them into the garden is because I want to use that part of our yard for onions and some more garlic. And so went ahead and just moved these two planters into the fenced-in garden area, since I know that I can safely plant onions and garlic out there. I was looking at other spaces around on our property. We have so many pine trees on our property, and they're gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous, but they do cast a lot of shade. And so I wanted to make sure that I gave the onions a space that they had enough sun. You guys not long ago how to do the high density planting method, and I did that on a pack of onions. I'm excited about that. They are looking good. I will show you what they are looking like. But those onions will go in this spot. I also picked up some onions that I felt like were a pretty good price at Lowe's, just to kind of compare. And since this is our first year doing this type of thing, anything that seems like it's not too expensive to try, I would like to try to see what comes out the best for us. So these onions were 40 onions for $5. So I still felt like that was a really great price. And so I'm going to plant those as well as some more garlic. You can see the sun is there. Literally the sun sets at like 5:30 now, which is insane. So I definitely want to get these onions in the ground before we have a real frost. I'm about to move as quickly as I can to try to see what I can get done. I really need to get these onions in the ground. So this is the front of our house, and this is where the planter box was, and underneath there was so much plastic. Like, not only from us putting a layered plastic, but probably decades of plastic, because this is the front of a house, so it's always been used for landscaping and trying to smother out the weeds and make it just nice and beautiful. And so I'm about to use it to plant food. And so what I've done is, like you saw, we removed the planter boxes, and then I just dug up heaps of that plastic that was underneath there, pulled out a lot of roots and just weeds and all the things, just to get a nice space again. And so these are the onions that I found at Lowe's. Found these red onions, these white onions, and these yellow onions. I wanted to give you a look so you could get perspective of how much pine straw that literally we have, like so much of this stuff, because we have so many pine trees. Our driveway and our yard is literally covered with this. The driveway definitely makes it easy to collect nice pine straw. when I see like bundles of this stuff at the store and people go in and buy it, I'm like, wow, come to our yard. All you can get pine needles is here. Okay, so this is what these look like, which are interesting. But they just look like teeny tiny little onions, and they vary greatly in size. Like, look how small that is compared to that, and that one looks shriveled up and dead. They say it's guaranteed to grow, but I don't know about that one. So what I've done is I've placed some all-purpose fertilizer down here, just because this dirt has literally been under so much plastic. So I just wanted to go ahead and just fertilize the ground. And so I am just going to place these here like so, 3 to 4 inches apart, they say. They will grow, they say. We're gonna see about that with this part down and the pokey part up. It's the next day and I am out here in the garden. I'm about to do some garden work and I am so excited because I got some happy mail. So this is what I got and I'm so excited to use it. So I love tools. If you watch for any amount of time, you know that I am an advocate of us women being able to use our drills and even a chop saw and just be able to do some very simple simple builds. So excited about this. I actually want to cut off some of these branches, let's call them, that's hanging and hovering over the garden. My husband wants to take up this whole tree. For now, I want to see what I could do myself and maybe just cut back some of these. And these things are thick. Like, it is very thick. Let me bust through here so you can see. Like, this is no joke. So if this mini chainsaw can handle one of these, I will be so happy. So we'll see. These are ones we already cut off. But yes, I will be so happy. So I have seen these things trending online, and when I saw them, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I would love to have one of those. And I didn't. And they reached out to me and wanted me to review their product, which is absolutely incredible because I love to review their product. I'm so happy to review this product because I've been wanting to try something like this. Right away, I love that this says that it's rechargeable. So that's really cool. Okay, so this is the base, rechargeable base. Cool, cool. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I love the way this fits in my hand, like, already. This is nice. Okay, so on the instructions, it shows that you need to install the chain, but this literally already has the chain on it. Yes. Yes. Somebody pre-installed the chain for me. So you push down this button and this button, the trigger at the same time, and that makes that turn on. So it's literally like pretty cool. Okay, so there's a note on here that says not to cut wood that is more than 4 inches. That was so cool. Like, that literally cut so fast that I can't even take. Y'all, this literally cut this so fast and so nice that I'm shocked. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. Okay, so this is so honest right now, y'all. I literally cannot recommend this enough. Like, this is super duper easy to use. Like, it fit in my hand. I didn't feel like it was putting pressure on my wrist as the things were falling. Like, it cut through those things so nicely that I am just like in love. I'm literally in love. And so I'm right-handed, so this works. If you're left-handed, I don't know how great that would be to try to push this with this pointer finger. So this works for me in my right hand because the button is here. But I am giving such an honest review right now. Like, this is amazing. This is something that I definitely love right now, and I know I will continue to love it because I've tried scissors, you know, like the big heavy duty shears that you use out for, you know, for bushes and all those type of things, and that stuff is hard to cut. This cut through it like it was paper. I absolutely love this. Okay, so when I started, I had no intention of cutting all of the branches off. I had no intention. But when I saw how much the openness of this space right here, I'm just shocked. Like, it's so crazy. They were hanging over so much, it made this whole space look like it was unusable. And so now it's just like so open. It's so open and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, what I did, like
We did frontward and then you came from the back, so you can lean it back.
yeah, so
So that's this way.
yeah, I would need it a little bit. So if you're having it this way, the back is facing.
No, we're putting it this way so we put it all the way up so you can come behind it underneath. So that when you lean it, it's leaning with the dirt facing, lean back. It's this way.
Wait, the dirt wasn't facing.
It's not about to do that.
If you went it this way.
No, this way. We were just about to do it this way. Yeah, but we need to do it this way.
Oops. Okay. Get you out the line of fire.